Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at my G.I. Joe custom Tiger Force. Now, I kind of mix and match Tiger Force in and out of canon and lore, and I make my own teams. And, I use the parts I have available to me. I used the Stalker, the version 1 Stalker body. I used the Grunt vest and some of the equipment from Stalker. He's got the saw, the knives and things. The Tiger Force Flint Beret, and I have some Dusty equipment mixed in there. Everything has been not dry brushed, but weathered with my Tamiya weathering powders that give it that real sort of weathered look. I wanted these guys to look dirty and rough. The idea being that this is a quick team. They're not a long deployment team. This is like a strike team. They go in, they get out, they achieve the objective, and then they're gone. So they're lightly armored, they have heavy firepower, and they're meant to strike quickly. So that's hopefully the look that I was trying to convey. And I really like it. I've always been fascinated with the sub-teams. And Tiger Force is no different, but I really wanted Tiger Force to look like the version of them in my head. So, this time I had a roadblock that I had extra lying around. And of course, I always have grunts and dukes and stalkers laying around, so I try to make them a little different with weathering powders and RIT dyes like I normally do. There's a flint, and I really kind of like the way flint looks really weathered and worn there from the RIT dye and then some weathering powders. And, my budget allowed for me to use what I had on hand this time. So hopefully, while many of the characters look familiar, hopefully I've sort of hoodwinked you into thinking maybe that they might be other characters or maybe believable as members of the team. So I really like the look of these guys. I think they're cool, and hopefully you do too. So stay tuned. I've got many more G.I. Joe teams coming. We're going to do one more Joe squad, and then we're going to hit some Cobras for a while. I've got a lot of custom Cobra things with a lot of parts and pieces laying around, and I made some kit bashes that I'm looking forward to sharing with you. So stay tuned, especially for G.I. Joe. And I'm going to start a new thing where many of you might be familiar with my custom diorama series that I'm doing, where I walk you through how to build a diorama. And we're going to do some G.I. Joe dioramas. So as soon as I'm done with the Star Wars diorama series, I'm going to do our first how-to G.I. Joe diorama. And I thought maybe we'd start out with like a marshland, swamp type of area. So if that is of interest, if you want to learn how I do a diorama, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the completed diorama in the first section, and then I'm going to walk you through how to build it, step 1 through maybe step 10 or so, in a series of short videos, 3 to 4 minutes a piece, and I walk you through each step. So I'd love it if that's the type of thing you're interested in. Stay tuned. I'm going to launch that on Friday of this coming week. So hang in there, and let's see if I can get some content out this week. Sometimes life gets in the way, and it's difficult to stay on track with releasing and launching all these things. But if you're patient, I promise I will G.I. Joe content will come out on Fridays moving forward. That's the plan. Okay, so we'll play some catch up this week, and then we'll launch another team on Friday, and then start our diorama series. So looking forward to sharing that with everybody. Let me know what you think here. Hopefully you like it. I really like these guys. You know me, I'm kind of a greens guy, and I really thought the Tiger Force berets look good with this matchup. But you tell me what you think. Is there anything you would have done differently or changed up or whatever? Thanks so much for looking. I really appreciate the support, and we'll do it again soon.